And the Gospel Award for Song of the Year goes to none other than... Hey, yo, it's your boy Chris Elijah, man, and we back with another interesting story. But, man, we just don't react right here, man. You know that we reflect, we process, and we ask, what would Jesus do? So, GloRilla from Memphis, yes, I said it, she has won the Gospel Song of the Year, the BET Gospel Song of the Year at the 2025 BET Awards. And she has the gospel, man, and she got the gospel community talking a lot. But first, man, let's check her. And, man, she got the gospel community talking a lot.
Thank God, because this is the Gospel Award, huh?
True.
This is my first BET Award, even though I've been here 3 years to get nominated 6 times every time. It's a blessing to get the Gospel Award first because I owe it all to God. Shout out to BET too. I love BET too. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared to ask him for a feature on this song because y'all know how I be rapping. But I was like, oh my God, when he said yes, I was so excited. I had this song in the vault for so long. Shout out to Maverick City, Kiara Sherd. Don't mind my accent, don't laugh at me. And Chandler Moore, and shout out to God, and shout out to my mama.
All right, so we'll jump right into it, man. My initial response was disappointment. I just know so many great gospel artists, so many great Christian rap artists, so many great Christian musicians who I feel like should have won that award, whose songs did have impact on the culture as well as the kingdom, and they were definitely deserving of that award, but they gave it to GloRilla. I can understand why, because just as far as notoriety and far as just being a household name, she probably has that over a lot of the other Christian artists who she was nominated with. So I get that part of it, but also it's a gospel award, so I would expect somebody who traditionally does gospel music to win the gospel award, if that's not too much to ask. I was also disappointed in other gospel artists and Christian artists not talking about the situation, not stepping up to the forefront and giving their opinion about it. But somebody did.
Gospel music industry needs an overhaul, period. After last night's show, it's an indicator that we just need a complete reset. Like what are we doing? Are we allowing this to happen over and over again and wonder why the gospel music industry is dying? Come on, man. In order to have something different, you have to do something different.
Thanks.
So we need people in the room that know gospel music, that's in the trenches of gospel music, that's advocating for the genre as a whole and not one particular person. It's already a small genre. So it's hard for us to watch the Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Award being given to somebody that's not in our space, right? No disrespect to the artist, but that's not the space she's in. And so it makes it discouraging, disappointing.
Shout out to DJ, but he spoke up on it and he was just saying, why give somebody the award who is not even in the genre? And that was my initial response as well. Let's check out some more of it.
The gospel, you watch the Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Award being given to somebody that's not in our space, right? No disrespect to the artist, but that's not the space she's in. And so it makes it discouraging, disappointing, and it takes the wind out of all of it. And we wonder why gospel music is dying. It's because we're doing things like that. Well, on top of that is, we're tired, nobody will say this, but I will, of seeing the same people being celebrated year after year. Like there is nobody else in gospel music. Like no one else is working. You cannot just give it to one person as if they're the ones that's keeping it going. No.
And a lot of times those awards go to the same people every single year. If you know the people I'm talking about, you can put them in the comments. Just somebody who just win it a lot. I think his comment was directed toward Kirk Franklin, and no offense to Kirk. Kirk does amazing work. He's been doing it for a very long time, helped a lot of people, done some amazing songs that helped a whole lot of people over decades. So shout out to Kirk for doing that. but he's not the only one putting in work. I can definitely attest to that. So I get what Deidre is saying. As I thought deeper on it, my thoughts began to change. And the new thought was, why would I expect a secular station or a worldly network to properly award Christian or sacred or holy music? You know what I'm saying? So why would they have to get it right? Or why should we expect them to get it right when they operate in a different realm that we operate in? So it just kind of is what it is. Of course, initially we want to look at it like it's not fair, but why can we expect something that's in the culture to represent something that is kingdom? BET is not a ministry. It is a network. They want views. They want you to look at it like you did. They want you to keep on doing that. So not a ministry. Also, we cannot look for the world to validate us. God has already validated us. So we don't need an award or a trophy or our name called to feel validated. Of course, it feels good. Of course, you want people to recognize your work, but we don't need it. You know, the fact that God chose us and God saved us for his own glory, that's validation enough. We don't need a trophy from a secular station to validate that. So this is not about GloRilla. Really, it's about us, man. Us just validating each other. Us just showing love to one another. Us just pushing the whole genre into the next stratosphere. Us just loving on one another. That's what it's about, man. Us just pushing gospel music, Christian rap, CCM, everything that represents God, everything that represents Jesus in the right way. We just got to push it, man. We just got to keep on supporting one another. That's what it's about. It ain't about getting recognition from the world, but it's more so about us loving on one another and supporting kingdom music. All right, man, before we leave, you know I got a couple of scriptures. I got two of them. Galatians chapter 1, verse 10. Am I trying to please man or please God? Am I trying to please man or please God? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Do I want awards from men? Do I want people to clap for me? Do I want people to celebrate me? Or am I doing this because this is God's will for my life and I understand the mission that he has set me on? And it's hard, man. It's hard when you're doing certain things not to want recognition for those things. But that's why it's so important to remember, like, God already recognized this by inviting us to spend eternity with him. So the validation is already there. The recognition is there. We just got to understand that, because it's going to feel different. And we're going to feel like we need it from people because they tell us if we're doing good or not. But really, man, once we're saved, we're doing good. We just got to do the work and follow the path that he already put us on. John chapter 15, verse 19. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. We do not belong to this world. We belong to the kingdom. We belong to God. We're joint heirs with Jesus, man. We just operate in a whole different space than the world does, and we have to understand that. And it's so tempting. That's what Satan tempted Jesus with it, man. I'll make you king. I'll make you a ruler in this world. I'll make people bow and worship you in this world. And it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us getting on those stages and people just worshiping us and idolizing us. It's really about spreading the gospel. And it's hard not to get lost in it, but that ain't our job to go out there and receive praise from people. Our job is to just praise the one who deserves to praise. I know it sounds good, but that's not what it's about. It's not about the claps, man. It's really about giving God glory. But I need to know, how do you guys feel about GloRilla winning the BET Song of the Year award for her song with Kirk Franklin and Maverick City? Leave a comment and like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Just go ahead and do it. But I really want to know, man, how do y'all feel about it? So please drop a comment. See y'all next time. Chill.